Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. I got to tell you, we have your Thursday evening forecast update. We're watching for a chance of snow and rain across the area Sunday and into Monday. An update on that and a forecasting pointer on what I see. HutchesWeather.com, your one source stop for weather shopping, if you will. Check it out and be ready for your update right now.
Now, a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Well, Hutch's weather is unconventional. I don't have folks tell me what order to put the graphics in. We're starting with the 7-day planner because it's going to be beautiful the next couple of days. Please enjoy. Breezy conditions from the south set the stage with more moisture in the air as low pressure develops out in the Rockies of Colorado and Wyoming. When that system moves out, we'll have increasing clouds, spotty showers. I still think will be fairly pleasant across the area on Sunday. Rumble of thunder not out of question. Up north, things change in a big way by the nighttime hours. Mixed rain and even snow by morning as we go through the overnight hours. There could be some accumulation. Temperatures on Monday down around 39 in the morning and not much of a warm up throughout the day with those gusty northwest winds behind the system. Looks certainly wet, but the chance of white has been wavering back and forth like a flag in the wind as we've gone through the week. I'll have the latest update coming up here momentarily. Right now, though, after this system goes through, midweek weather looks to be breezy and milder and fairly pleasant as well. Now, let's take a look at a couple of things. We have model runs that come in meteorology, not just every 12 hours, which was the old school way, but now that we've got faster computers, we can get hourly updates on the short range forecast models, but these long range ones are run 4 times a day in many cases, and that includes the good old-fashioned American model that you have seeing right in front of your eyes. Now, what you're looking at is called the 18Z run. It's run off of modeled data. And what I say run off of, we start the model out with model data. Now, there are some observations that certainly go into it, many that go into it, satellite-derived temperatures and such, but it's not the same as when we launch a weather balloon. That happens twice a day all across the world. And the weather balloons rise up, and as they rise up, they measure the temperature, the humidity, the pressure, the wind speed, the wind direction, and we get factual information through slices of the atmosphere as these balloons rise up. And that is huge for getting an accurate output from these models. Now, I have tended to see that these model runs that come out at, say, run off of data from 6Z or 18Z, which do not have weather balloon sounding information or balloon temperature and moisture data in them, they tend to be a little bit less accurate. So let's show you the difference between the 12Z and the 18Z here with this model run for this weekend system. Here comes a Colorado low lifting out of Colorado going through Nebraska. Rain showers as we go into our Sunday morning. A few spotty showers. That system exits, that low exits into Minnesota, pushing moisture up into Lake Michigan. Now we have 3 other areas of low pressure. One here down in Colorado still lagging behind, and then this baby up here in northeast Montana creating snow on the American model. So the 18Z says, yep, snow, and then it moves right across central parts of North Dakota as we go Sunday night and into Monday. So Sunday showers become snow late on this particular model run, and then it gets heavy as it exits out into parts of Minnesota as that low pressure system strengthens a bit. Not out of the question. Could this happen? Yes, but let me show you the difference from the model run that just came out previously to this particular model run, and that was based off of this morning's weather balloon soundings. Now, more weather balloons are going up here shortly, and as they do so, we'll have a chance to get some new model data in that we'll get after about 11 o'clock tonight. But suffice it to say, the morning weather balloon data model run showed this low moving out towards Minnesota as we go into Sunday morning with rain, thunder. Rain showers, although light, will be in the northern tier of counties, keeping us milder on the southern tier. Here's that background low pressure system with a little bit of snow drifting across North Dakota, fairly light. So these 2 model runs coalesce, they're pretty similar. Now, as we take one look at the European model, the morning model that is exactly the same time and derived from weather balloon information that has actual measurements of temperature through the layers of the atmosphere shows something fairly similar. Low pressure exiting, although exits a little bit farther east before heading north. We do see that back low on the mountainside that will be sweeping across, but this model, the European model, has it dragging across the northern tier of counties. So here's what we can glean from all of that forecasting information. As meteorologists take and weigh, and we know certain models have certain biases, it appears to me that more models are coalescing on a solution that has snow possible along the northern tier, especially in northeast Montana and northern Minnesota. Elsewhere, a much lower chance of snow. Also, what I'm seeing is a pretty decent chance of a wet storm system. So here are the summary facts that I want you to know. As we enjoy beautiful weather the next 48 hours through your Saturday, where we hit 70 degrees, I'll show you that in a second. By the time we get to Sunday night, we'll have some rain making its way through that will be changing to snow out in northeast Montana as we go through Sunday and into Monday morning. It will quickly move off to the east. As it does so there, we're going to see the conditions change. Now, here's a look at the moisture. Basically, along and north of Highway 200, it looks like a good bet for significant moisture. I-94, including Fargo, Valley City, Jamestown, Bismarck, and Point South, we'll be lucky to see 1/10 of an inch, maybe 2/10 of an inch. But north of this boundary here, a shot at significant rain where we really could use it, where we have significant drought out there in western North Dakota. Anywhere from, say, 3/10 of an inch to over an inch of liquid equivalent moisture. That goes for northeast Montana too, picking up between 1/4 of an inch and maybe 1/2 of an inch. Look at this. It's a soggy doggy in northern Minnesota, where you'll have rain first with 2 or 3 waves of rain as we go from Sunday and into Monday. And then a possibility for some wraparound snow as that system exits the region. How much snow? Let's take a look at the European for guidance. It's potential snow, 2 to 5 inches with a chance of some 6-inch totals up there in the arrowhead of Minnesota, mainly north up into Ontario. A trace to an inch here in the Northern Valley, the way it's looking now, 1 to 4 inches out in the west. And I'll keep you posted because this too can change. But now let's talk about what we all want to. A sunocalypse, as I've been talking about on Friday, 64. I'm going to stick with my 70. I've been going with it for several days, and I still think it looks legit. So get out and enjoy some beautiful but breezy weather on Saturday. Temperatures still in the 60s south of Interstate 94 here in North Dakota, and that means a beautiful day for most of us. Passing showers will develop here and there, particularly up north. By the nighttime hours, we'll see a chance of rain. Even in Fargo, some light sprinkles will be possible. Overnight, rain gets heavier into the morning hours, and then it exits. Will we see snowflakes in Fargo that will be measurable? It's not likely the way it's looking right now. Up north, can't rule it out for the Northern Valley, so stay tuned for details on that. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I sure appreciate all of your participation on hutchesweather.com. Hutchesweather.com is one-stop shopping for you. Interactive radar. We also have information where you can find your 7-day planning forecast right here. Current conditions. Hutch's latest videos are always available right here if you didn't catch a live right here on my Facebook and YouTube channels. And as you scroll down the page, you're going to find where you can upload your photos of weather around your area and how you're enjoying the fun that is to come as we go through your Friday. So I encourage you and challenge you to upload some photos of your Friday and Saturday fun to hutchesweather.com. Also, if you have a youngster that wants to help Hutch out do the weather, this is a place you can press the button here. My friends at Luther Family Ford not only sponsor and bring this program to you and make it available, so thanks to Luther Family Ford, but also they provide the showroom floor for us and your kids to talk about the weather. So remember, upload your photos, sign up kids to be weather kids, and thanks so very much for watching Hutch's Weather. For now, have a wonderful Thursday evening. Friday and Saturday look delightful. Follow me on Facebook by hitting the follow button at the top of my page, Hutch Johnson, Chief Meteorologist, and subscribe on YouTube on Hutch's Weather. Have a great evening.